Alright, I'm going to try to explain to the new player what skills are, and how they work in EVE Online. Just like in real life, all skills, all items, or all pursuits require you to have certain skills. You can't be an author if you can't read and write. So that's every item in EVE requires you to have certain skill sets, or prerequisites as they're called. And in order to see what an item requires, you can either, like from your items or from inside your cargo, you can right click and show info, and there's this tab called prerequisite, and this will show you all the skills that you need. Let me go to the market, because if you've already bought it and you don't have the skills for it, then that's not a good way to do it. Alright, so let's go to market. Say you want to fly a certain ship. I'll pick one that I do not have the skills for. Let's do a cruiser. An advanced cruiser. Shoot, let's not do advanced. Let's just do a regular one that you would see. And I'll do an Amar one, because I don't have skills for those. See the red book? That indicates that you don't have enough skill to use it. Now, in order to see what skills you do need to use it, you just press this little blue thing, which is the Show Info button, and under prerequisite, it will list out. There's 4 skills that you need to fly this arbitrator. Anyway, the green check indicates that I have the skill and have trained it. The yellow circle indicates that I own this skill but have not trained it to an adequate level. And the way to see these skills right here is to click on your face up here, and that will bring up this character sheet. Now you go down and you've got well, your first tab is skills, and here's a list of all the skills. It can be kind of tricky to find these specific skills in here, but they're all in there, unless there's a red X. The red X indicates that you don't own the skill. You can't train it until you own it. So in order to get it, you just can right click here and view market details. Alright, so 2 jumps away, and the Slays system at this station, there is 595 books, skill books, at 450,000 ESC. So if I were to click that, right click that, and buy this, it brings up this thing here, and then you would click buy. Now, this isn't a market tutorial, but be careful when you're buying these things that it's not in low sec or null sec where you'll die trying to pick it up. And a quick tip right there so that doesn't happen is you'll see these check boxes right here. There's 3. It says display orders in low security systems, and this next one says 0 security systems. Now if you unclick those, you'll no longer see any items that are for sale in low sec or null sec, which is good for a new player, because you will more than likely die when you try to go pick those up. But I keep them on because I don't care. Alright, so that's how you buy your skill book. Now, in order to set something training, like this Amar frigate thing, I own that because it's yellow. All the ships are going to be in this Starship Command right here, so it's the first one in alphabetical order, Amar frigate. So right now it's at level 3. I would require level 4 to use this. So just to train it, you can just right click and train now to level 4, or you can open the training K or Q, however you like to say it, and you can click and drag it into where you want it. Now, alright, and then make sure you click apply, or it will not. See how it's not counting down up here? Yeah. If you don't click apply, it doesn't start. See, now it's training. And that will be 1 day, 9 hours, and that'll be done. Okay. I didn't want that, so let me put back what I had there, which was Galante Battleship, right here. Alright, now I will apply. And done, so training that up. Okay. Those are your prerequisites. Another thing to know about training times, let me open that character sheet back up and show you these skills. You see this number right here? This is your multiplier. The lower the number, the faster it'll train. The higher the number, the longer it'll take to train. These 8 times, every time it goes up a level, it adds 8 times the training time. At least I think that's what that means. If I'm wrong, whatever. Bigger the number, longer it's going to take you. All the ones that say 1, let me see, like electronics. The ones, these are like core skills. Anything with a 1 next to it are core skills. Not necessarily that you need to train them, but they're basic skills that if they fit what you're doing in EVE, you should train them. As for what skills, I guess that's probably a whole other video. It depends on your what you're aiming to do in the game. If you're planning on mining, there's mining and only mining, then there's no reason to train up weapons, certain types of weapons, you know, because you don't have guns on a mining ship, so, or at most mining ships. So there's no need to train that. Now there are certificates, but these don't, a lot of people think these are like core skills that you need to train to be proficient in anything, but they're really not. It's like on this one right here, it says recommended, and this will tell you what certifications that you need to be proficient at this ship. But each ship can have a range of uses, and not all of them are going to apply to what you're doing, so it's not necessary to get all these certifications. Really, I kind of ignore them. They're kind of complicated to go through, and I don't think they're very useful. Skills are more than enough. You want to, be good at drones, then you have to train the ones that make sense to you. And all you have to do is just show info on any of these skills and go to the description to see what it does. This one, 2% bonus to advanced DMR drone damage per level. If you don't use these drones, this is not a useful skill. Even if you use drones, but you don't use MR drones, there's no reason to train this. Time is the most valuable asset you have in any game, but especially in EVE. You can't get back time that you've wasted on skills that you'll never use. I have quite a few in this industrial. I guess not very many, but 1 million, and I don't think I use any of them. Mining 5, I haven't mined since my 2nd week in EVE, but I thought I needed to train that up. I don't know. So, specialize. You're not going to be able to train across the board, like in any normal game. It would take you a decade at least to train just the skills that are here now, and there's new skills every few months. It's stupid to try to train them all. You would be a shitty skilled pilot for years if you tried to do that. So just pick what you like doing. If you like mining, then you need to train up industrial skills, for whatever rocks you're mining, No reason to train up ice harvesting if you're not ice harvesting. It's pretty common sense, but EVE is there's so much to it, it's really easy to get overwhelmed and make things more complicated than they need to be. But as for core skills, I would say a lot of these electronics engineering ones are pretty core, along with navigation. The reason I say that is because if your ship is primarily like a shielded ship, well, forget I just said that. You need these skills to fit, properly. This one adds 5% bonus to CPU. Now, like in the ship I'm in now, you need. This isn't a fitting one, so I'm not going to go into all that, but you need CPU to fit things, so the more CPU, the better. So you understand there's fitting skills that you'll always need, navigation skills you'll always need. You'll always need to be able to target things, signature analysis, targeting. You'll always need to be able to target stuff. I should have that at level 5. I don't know why I don't. Look for the skills that you're going to absolutely need, and those are usually the 1x ones. They're core. See, 1. After you get those to level 5, the others pop up that you can get, But like inside your skill thing, this is kind of dragging on. I have most of the skills for everything. Let's go to there. I'm sure to have one in here that, damn it. Hold on, I've got some kind of a setting on. Only show current skills, toggle skill groups at a time, highlight partially trained skills, show all skills. Okay. Alright, see, I had it on only show current skills, only the ones I own. If you have it here, which is, I think it's here by default right here, then it will show you the ones that you don't have yet. The red X's mean you don't have prerequisite enough to train the skill. You need to do something. So show info on it, got prerequisites, everything is a prerequisite. Okay, I need this at level, I need this yellow circled one at level 4, and at the moment it's at level 3. So there you go. And right here, total train time, it calculates for you how long it's going to take to train that skill up. So there you go. Red X's mean you don't have the skill. The green checks mean you have all the prerequisites to get it. All you have to do is buy it. And these little things indicate what your current level is of it. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. We can talk real quick about implants. I will blur this bottom part out. So anyway, these top 5 things are attribute implants. They increase certain attributes. This one does perception plus 4 points. So if you notice under your skills, like just pick one, anchoring, show info. Under attributes, it lists 2 attributes: primary attribute, secondary attribute, memory, and charisma. So it stands to reason that if you have higher attributes, the faster it'll train. So I'll do that more in depth in a implant tutorial, but I'm trying to redo some of my older tutorials. Anyway, I think that pretty much covers it. If these aren't very hard to make. If there's anything I skipped over, let me know and I'll make a new video, or I'll add it in there somehow. Okay, thanks for watching.